Today, let's build a full-fledged personal finance tracking website using ChatGPT Work. Totally private, accessible from anywhere, from web, mobile, or any computer, highly customizable, and most importantly, has extensive feature set. I have already put the complete multi-page prompt to build this in the description below. Simply download it, paste it in ChatGPT, and you will have your very own finance tracking and dashboard. Let me show you what it does and how to build one for yourself. Let me walk you through the personal finance tracker that I built first. This is a very extensive, feature-rich finance tracker. The main page is a dashboard page that contains high-level cards for income, expenses, and other details for the month. You can very well change it to a year view or multi-month view. Below the cards, there are these nice graphs to show your expense versus income for each month, your category of spending, and recent activity. In the sidebar, there are more tabs to get even more data. Transaction tab is the place where you can find all your transactions. You can again view your transactions for this month or go even before to more transactions. The best part is you can filter here by accounts, categories, or even custom tags. If you see transaction that you would like to add a tag to, you can simply tap the plus button in the tag column and add more tags. The recurring and subscription section shows you the recurring charges that were seen in your statements. That is automatically identified, so you exactly know which subscription you opted in and you forgot to opt out, or what are your constant expenses for each month. Then there is a budget tab where you can set budget for each category of spending. Let me get to the documents tab in a bit, but now let me show you the rules first. This is where you can easily specify a rule, like any transaction with Netflix in its name should be categorized as entertainment. This way, it's easier to auto-categorize. Such a feature-rich web app, right? People usually pay around $7 or more per month to get a subscription to an app that does this. So how does this all work? And how exactly do you build one for yourself? First, let me show you how you input your financial data to this dashboard. Well, there are two ways here. ChatGPT supports direct financial connections using Plaid, which means it will automatically connect to your banks and credit cards and pulls the transaction as they happen. This may not be the most security assuring way for many. So here, the transactions are ingested manually on purpose. And there are three ways to do it. One, if you go to the document tab, you can see an option to upload a document. This document can be your yearly bank or credit card statement with all the transactions, or it can be a receipt or an invoice or any document that can be read and understood as a transaction. So simply upload your statements here and the web app will do all the job of understanding them and categorizing them appropriately. Second, you can do a manual entry as well. Just tap on Add Entry at the top and enter the details. As simple as that. There's one more super intuitive way to add. You see, when the web app was built, it would have asked permission to create a folder automatically in your Google Drive if you had connected it, called the Ledgerly Financial Inbox. Any document, image, or receipt added to this Google Drive folder will also automatically be read, understood, and added as a transaction to your dashboard. In fact, I've created an iOS shortcut on my iPhone, which when tapped will open my camera, I take a photo, and upload that to a specific Google Drive folder, which then will be automatically parsed and added to my dashboard. Neat, right? Don't worry, I'll show you exactly how all this is set up and how it works. On the topic of AI improving productivity, I want to quickly showcase my very own AI-powered task management iOS app. It's called the Ango Tasks. Many of you have used Ango Tasks and provided useful feedback. For those who haven't tried, it's available in iOS App Store. Please give it a try and share your feedback. The latest version has an upgraded, elegant, and clean UI. It has all the necessary features that you would expect from a task management app, like easy task creation, due date and time notifications, folder management, subtasks, notes, attachments, and a lot more. But today, I want to showcase its AI features that will improve your productivity significantly. And these AI features is what makes the Ango tasks different from other task apps. To start off, it has natural language task parsing. So simply type in natural language with date, time, priority, and every detail will be extracted. Have a bunch of tasks or even list of items as text in messages or email? Simply paste the whole text and Ango tasks will extract every single tasks or item and create a beautiful task list for you. Have a whiteboard, screenshot, or even a sticky note with task notes on them. Simply take a photo and Ango tasks will fetch all the tasks and convert them into lists. Even better, simply talk in your natural language of the list of items to get done. Your tasks will be extracted and beautifully organized. It can plan your day, two-way sync with Google Calendars, import existing reminders from Apple Reminders, and a lot more features. Give it a try. I'm sure you will not just love it, but also improve your productivity. Link to download the app in the description below. Okay, now that we have an understanding of what the dashboard does and how to use it, let's start building it. To be honest, that's going to be the most simplest part of all. All you need for this to work is have a ChatGPT paid plan, because we are using the ChatGPT site feature, which is currently only on the Pro plans. This is the feature which automatically creates and hosts our web app, including storing the data, hosting, and everything. I'm going this way because it's the most simplest, and with $20 plan, I have made multiple such web apps which made me cancel multiple subscriptions worth way more than $20. Next, make sure you have connected the Google Drive plugin. Just go to the plugins on the sidebar, look up Google Drive plugin, install, and give permissions. This is needed only for the Google Drive folder that auto-picks receipts. You can skip this if you don't need this feature. Then head over to the description, find the full prompt. I've attached and saved it in a local file. You can even copy the whole thing and paste it, but it's multi-pages, so it's easier to simply download it. Now open a new chat, make sure you're in the Work tab, and attach the full prompt file. Hit enter. That's it. ChatGPT is going to take my instructions and build a very similar website specifically for you and accessible only to you step by step. It's going to take some time, so be patient. It took me like 12 minutes, I think. I've described every feature it's supposed to have in the prompt, so you don't have to specify anything extra. I've also provided instructions in the prompt to first create a Google Drive folder called Ledgery Financial Inbox once, and then instructed to pick files from that folder every morning at 8 a.m. to update the dashboard. Now, after running it for some time, your website is ready. You can see the link to the website in the same chat at the end. Just bookmark it for daily use. It's a mobile-friendly site, so you can even open it on your mobile to view it. There's just one more thing to make sure everything is running seamlessly. The prompt I gave would have created a scheduled task that runs every morning at 8 a.m. to look up the Google Drive folder and update the dashboard with the proper data. Sometimes, due to permission issues, the scheduled task created like this may not run. So go to Scheduled, find the Sync Ledgery inbox, tap on it, and tap Run Now. Put some receipts folder in your Google Drive to see if it's working. See if it's able to successfully run it. If it does, then you're all set. If not, just go back to the scheduled task, copy the prompt, and run it in a new Work tab chat. Now it should have run successfully. From here, on the same chat, just say, convert this task into a scheduled task that runs every morning at 8 a.m. It'll then make this as a scheduled task. That's it. Import all your transactions using document import, manual entries, or Google Drive and get to know your financial dashboard. The best part of Sites feature, ChatGPT handles all the data, hosting, site maintenance, etc., which means you can keep adding data and it's all securely stored in a cloud database, accessible only by you. And if you want to customize this dashboard, let's say you want to convert this line chart into a bar chart or even add a completely new feature, it's super easy to do that. Just go to the sidebar, then Sites, tap the edit icon next to the website. In here, simply type change the cash flow line graph to a bar graph, and also add the highest category of spending as a bold card next to savings rate. That's it. Modifications will be made and your website will be up and running in minutes. I want to quickly touch on security before I end. This is your financial data, so make sure you're comfortable adding them. I'm comfortable importing my transactions and receipts because they don't have any of my account or personal information. That's also why I explicitly did not go through the automatic connection way. That being said, all this website, data, and code is stored on OpenAI Cloud and accessible only by you. So I believe there is certain level of security, but know what you're storing. There are a few more features. Explore and see if you find them useful. Customize and make it your own. Full prompt in the description for you. I'll catch you in the next one. This is Anjana. Bye-bye.